And we're live.
Hi.
Hey, Sasha the Diva.
Grownish. So I went to go see Dr. Rashad today.
Okay, how was that? Yes.
You know, I have to go twice a week.
Yes.
And he has to crack my neck.
I know, that's always suspicious.
He has to crack my neck, and then I'm going through all this. So he's behind me doing a... Why?
When I saw you grab, I was like, oh my God.
I ain't even say nothing. What am I saying?
Are you about to say, girl, he must put your hand and kind of pulled your wig?
Okay, so he had his hand back here. I ain't care about that because his hair was there. So he moving. I'm like, look. You're supposed to be relaxed, right?
I know what you
How I be relaxed and you over here moving my wig so when
I knew it.
I just feel the wig was back.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. I wish I would have saw that. Oh, my
But
God.
he was behind me, so I just went like this. I can feel it. Look! We wear wigs.
Oh, I just...
Be conscious of it, okay?
Yes. But it's funny because I can picture you probably like being tense. Like, okay, like,
Okay,
don't...
so listen, I was actually relaxed when I had to lay my head back. I was like,
Yes.
okay, relax. So he go like that, and I moving around. I wanted to say, look. You think this wig come on, I'm going to knock you out.
Oh, I knew that was funny. Oh, I wish I would have been a fly on the wall.
Right. So that was extra tense.
I know it was.
Shoot, and then I'm getting up in the mirror and he laughing, right? Because, you know, I'm over here
Yeah.
going like this and stuff and trying to get it together. Hey, Dr. Rashad.
Okay, I love it. Somebody, Poncho said we wear wigs. It's cool.
I mean, look, we just don't want it to come off.
That's it.
Let me tell you something. If I was ever in a situation and it came off, I would lay dead.
I know you always say that on nobody.
Randy gonna be over there calling the paramedic.
I be covering her up. Hey, back up, back up, back up.
What you gonna tell the paramedic?
I'm like, so she just kind of fainted because she got embarrassed, but can you like make it seem like it's real serious? Thank you. All right, we had the graph spot. Thank you, bye.
Oh, God. Okay, so that was my beginning of my morning.
That's funny.
What was the beginning of your morning?
Drama.
That's drama
DRAMA.
because you let it be drama.
You know, I get invested with my feelings. I'm just so sensitive, especially when it comes to people that I care about. And I felt like I was losing my best friend this morning. That my ex didn't like me. And it was just too much at one time when I was really trying to make everybody peaceful. So it just kind of stressed my life out.
Sometimes you can't make everybody peaceful. And this is something that happened how long ago?
4 years ago. My mom was like, two things. She's like, you need to remember this, Randy. Number one, stop trying to make your exes your friend. They don't want to be your friend. Stop having these unrealistic expectations.
I think that's hard to have an ex as a friend.
And I really do try to push for that because we're friends. But she's like, stop doing that. You keep putting yourself in a situation, getting your little feelings hurt. Stop doing it. And then she's like, number two, if anybody going to get that like in their feelings, maybe they ain't told you everything about them. And then number three, he cheated. Girl, move on. She's like, you're smart, you're pretty. Like, you let that go,
so
Randy.
Why don't you let it go? Why don't you listen to people's advice? Why are you caught up in all this drama? You caught up in all this drama looking like you lost your dog.
Oh, don't
or
say
you
that
lost your
Martini.
check, your paycheck. I mean, you gotta let that stuff go. Just you know what? I mean, if you really care about people, sometimes, okay, hear them out.
Yeah.
Hear what the ex said. Let him get it off his chest, as he didn't have a chance, right?
No, he did, but he didn't get to have a chance to say it to the guy. So, yeah.
Okay, so let him get it off.
But
these are his feelings.
These are his feelings. I kind of felt like you when I read your book, right? Mm-hmm. Now, of course, it wasn't my son, but it's like these are two people that I love. And I'm hearing you talking to my best friend, calling him, gay, calling him FAGGOT, being disrespectful. You're not going to talk to my... Well, first of all, we're not together no more. I got offended, like, don't talk to him like that. Because he wasn't talking to him like that. So, it was just, you want to be there for both of them, but I didn't like the disrespect. And then you're getting disrespectful with me. So it just got out of hand.
Okay, stay out of it.
Yeah.
Just, and they're not friends, are they?
Not at all.
Okay. Then just, but I don't like that. I don't like when people call that faggot. Is it faggot?
Yes, that's what he said. And I was like,
That's not nice.
It's not.
It's name calling, and it is very disrespectful.
Yeah.
So just around you, just tell them, don't say that. I would appreciate if you don't say that. You say it again, then I just can't be around you because I don't like that. So listen, leave that drama. You feel better?
I do. Like when you said about them, get it out. I got it out. Lashes didn't come off.
God, her lashes. We all in the bathroom in the stall talking. She got it out.
That's why I love you, Sasha. You're just so freaking nurturing.
But it's okay because I heard and I get it. And as soon as I saw her, it was like, oh God, what's wrong? It was all over her face, and she was like, I'll tell you later. Come on now and shoot it off. So you love your friends, but sometimes you got to separate stuff. Separate it, and then just have your moment. You had your moment, and it's over with. What else I want to tell you? Oh my God, I'm tired.
Well, I do want to tell you that I went surprised my mom for her 60th.
Oh yeah, what's your mom's name?
Her name Angie.
Hey, it's Angie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Angie. Happy birthday to you. Did you make your flight?
I did make my flight. Right. It was a success because as soon as I got there, I was running. I felt good. My family was letting me run it. My nana used to be like, "Let me help." She sat down and let me do it. So we had
your mom saw you.
Oh, she dropped her drink.
Aww.
She dropped her wine. She's like, "What are you doing? You know you have to buy me another one." She's like, "Pick that up. Pick that up and give me another one. Now come give me a hug."
That's nice. See, family.
Yes, that was so good. I needed that. I enjoyed it.
Did you give her any money while you were there? No. Okay, fine.
You know what? Look.
I was just asking, did you slap? It's like, here, Ma, here $20 to the bill I owe you.
No, I did not. As a matter of fact, I made a little mistake.
Right.
I just brought, I was rushing to get to the airport, and I brought my wrong card. I didn't even bring my card to have money on it. So I went down there with no money. I'm like, Mama, I promise you I got money. I just brought the wrong card.
It was a setup.
No, but it wasn't. So as soon as this morning, as soon as I got home, I sent it.
So you brought the wrong... So how did you park at the airport?
I didn't park at the airport. I did the parking ride.
How did you pay for your parking?
The lady was so very nice. When I left this morning, I was like, look, okay.
She let you go.
She did. I said, I have $7 cash. I come here a lot. You don't remember me? She's like, you look familiar. I said, I'm so sorry. I brought my wrong card with me. So this is all I got. She's like, okay. She let me go.
Okay,
so I paid $7, and when it really should have been $18.
Well, God he looked out for you.
He sure did, and she was nice about it. So it was good. It was really good. I got to see my mom. I surprised my friend. I'm in her wedding. I'm a bride. She didn't know I was gonna be there because it was like a meet the bridal party, and I popped up. She started crying. So it was just so good to see it. Yes. I really had a good time. Get on my nerves.
Okay, so listen. What would you say if you were a parent and your teenager told you, they're 19, 20, look, Ma, I don't want to work. I just want to sell drugs. It's just easy money selling this weed. What would you say? What would you say to your child telling you something like that?
What the hell's bells is wrong with you? Like, why would you don't want to get an education? Like, you don't want to, I'd be like, and I would really sit down like, so why do you feel this way? Do you know
it's
people end up in jail?
But
you can be in jail and you won't be making no money. I would really try to convince them not.
He was just in jail and she got him out of jail.
Yes.
But you want to sell drugs because it's easy money. Who just says that to a parent? I mean, I know kids do stuff. But oh my God, to actually just say it, like, you want to do that? You
know what you would do? Sit them into that was scared straight. Let them be in a prison facility. Where they experiences their kids are trying to be bad.
No, that's not what I would do.
Okay.
No, I would pack oh, almost cussed.
You
gotta go. It's not a problem. You can sell drugs, but you ain't selling drugs up in here. You're not using my cell phone to coordinate your calendar to meet and greet whomever. You're not driving my car. You know. And people ain't coming up into my house. Yeah. Your friends that I think your friends are coming over here buying stuff.
Yep, Kelvin said I would tell him or her they would have to leave my house.
You gotta go. I'm just in awe. And I'm really in awe that so many of our kids are smoking weed.
Yes, especially like high schoolers.
I mean,
I didn't know nothing about that.
Nothing. I mean, okay, so back in the day, I ain't do no drugs. I didn't
I believe
drink. So I don't even know what the drug was for us. Maybe it was weed, but I don't think it's like it is now. It's like they're around their parents and you can smell it.
Oh, now see, no.
Why is it so acceptable?
You know, I think our generation society is everything is just so we don't want to be open and free and express ourselves and be
It's
our
illegal.
own selves. Well, depending where you're at, but still,
But in Georgia,
well,
and in most of the states, it's illegal. It's still illegal.
yeah.
We gotta get. I don't.
Belinda said the society has our children brainwashed.
But then, what do we do as parents?
Oh.
I mean, you know your kids smoking weed. You let them stay. You let your kids just walk around and look like animals.
I think it's just not a connection anymore with
Is that what
parents and
it is?
children. They're losing a connection, and you want them to be your friend. You don't want them to hate you, so you try to be the cool parent. But I think sometimes it goes overboard. Like you can't be that cool.
Let me tell you something. One time, my son came to visit me from school. I pulled up at the airport, and he said, "Mom, I'm coming out. I got on blah 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 my book bag." Okay, so I'm standing there. So I see this thing coming through the door. With his hair, dreads, nappy, whatever you want to call it, all over his head.
Okay.
He got in the car.
Oh, it smells.
Hey, Ma. I said, we're going to the barbershop. Ma, this is my hair. I said, who just bought you that airline ticket?
How you going?
Who's paying your way through school? You cut it off, or I cut you off.
Sasha over a
Cut your
hairstyle.
hair! Cut it, or I'm cutting you off.
Over a hairstyle?
You don't cut it off in the middle of the night. I will take a pair of... He cut his hair.
Because you crazy. He's scared of you. He like... But why? Because you thought it was like maybe it looked like thuggish?
Because we're judged.
Okay, yeah.
When you turn on the news, what do you see on the news?
Somebody
Us.
doing something they shouldn't do. They
With
look like
what?
us.
Them dreads and...
Yeah.
Not saying that people who wear that are bad. That's not what I'm saying. It's an automatic that when they see us...
It's an assumption, unfortunately.
Oh, they done did something. They're guilty of it. They're bad people. They steal.
You
they
know,
lie.
That's so funny you just brought that up because over the weekend, my brother was there too, and he's growing out his hair. Mm-hmm. He got a nice braided hair, but my mom was like, "What's that on your head?" And then she was, she's like, "Why?" She's like, "Why are you growing your hair? Are you getting He's like, "I'm getting braids." Why are you getting braids and you work in HR and you're the only black person in HR? She's like, "Cut that off." He's like, "I already talked to HR. They said it's cool." I'm like, he wants to do it.
I'm just. These kids don't get it. I mean, you're trying to get into your career. You get into the workforce. You have to be around other people. I had a friend a long, long time ago tell me he couldn't understand. He was going through a lot of interviews around the country to be chief of surgeon.
Oh.
And he couldn't understand why it wasn't happening for him. So one day, his mentor, who was Dr. Levi Watkins, Google him.
Yeah.
Huge.
That name.
Told him, get that out your hair. He had dreads. Get it out of your hair. Yo, every time you walk into that board to talk to them, all they can see is your hair.
What if it was clean though, like clean dreads?
It was.
Oh.
That's all they saw, and they judged him. They forget the resume. They just see this. Yeah. This is who you represent. You're representing our hospital. You're representing our patients. We don't want you. Do you know when he changed and cut that stuff
Everybody
out,
was calling him back.
Babe, he had a job in 6 months.
Wow. That's so sad it has to be like that. That's just so unfair.
But it's reality. And our kids have to get the reality. I'm sorry, we're judged.
Well, hear what Ann said. You have not lived until you have taught middle and high school. The things children are doing these days is deplorable. Parents have such a hands-off attitude, and the children are raising themselves.
I believe you. And she's a school teacher, so she sees it. And then, the parents, so many of the parents are working so many jobs to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
They want this big house, all these cars, these expensive clothes, and you can't even afford it. I mean, you can't afford it. So downgrade. You ain't got to buy your kids no iPhone that's $1,000. They don't have to have $100, $200 tennis shoes. These little girls going to get hair. What they doing with hair weave? That's why I'm glad I don't have no daughter. A daughter with hair weave and eyelashes and makeup in high school with high heel shoes.
Yeah. That's it.
Get a grip of your children.
Sasha do not like that. I know.
Okay, so this is exhale day.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Okay. Look.
Y'all don't want to see what you do. All right, so I'm getting ready to get out of here. Hit me up on SashaTheDiva.com. Sasha, what you got?
Nothing. I was trying to find it, but it went away. Oh.
What?
You ever heard of this app called Sprinkle of Jesus? Mm-mm. So they send you like little affirmations, and it says, "Don't let time doubt what God told you would happen."
Say it again.
Don't let time doubt what God told you will happen.
Don't let time doubt what God has.
What He told you would happen.
What God.
So that means wait on God. Don't let time get you all nervous. It ain't happening quick enough. God said He was going to do it. So trust Him. Stop. Be patient.
Yeah, and then when things don't go your way, or it's bad times, good times, we doubt Him.
Yes.
And in them times, and even in the good times, you need to be saying, "Thank you, Lord."
Yes.
And we don't do that. And in the bad time, can I tell you? But yesterday, seriously, I cried like crazy yesterday.
Oh, why?
I was thinking about my son.
Yeah.
I was thinking about my other son in jail.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about my father. I just had a moment.
An emotional day, yeah.
And I was like, God, I know you're there.
Yeah.
And then I was having some other crazy thoughts. And I said, I have to trust. And I have to believe in good and bad. Calm yourself down, girl.
Yeah.
Just calm down. I had to pull them eyelashes off. They were so wet. But
hold on, I want to say this. Because yesterday I was driving, too. And I made an affirmation video. You about to go on real quick? Uh-huh.
The new Kiss 104.1, today's R&B and throwbacks. Good evening. Slow jams on the way at 7 o'clock. Make sure you tune in. We're Facebook and live talking about some life situations. Check us out, Kiss 104. Here's Tank.
Yeah, so, like, sometimes when I be praying in my car, like, I feel like he be talking to me. So this is what I said about trials and tribulations. Because a lot of time now, I give him thanks. So I told this thing I put on my Snapchat. When you're going through trials and tribulations. Now, first of all, let me start over. We are like a puzzle piece, right? And we're not put together. We got pieces scattered everywhere, right? So when you're going through trials and tribulations, once we overcome them, God gives you those puzzle pieces, which I call lessons in life to make you better, to learn and to take you further. Every time we go through trials and tribulations, He gives us those puzzle pieces that help put us together. And at the end of the day, the goal is to have a full, complete masterpiece of your puzzle. And that is God bringing you to the person He designed for you to be. So take those trials and tribulations because it's just putting you together and forming you the way that God wants you to be. So it's positive.
I don't know who's talking right now. I hope you heard what you said, okay?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Wow. Did you take something this morning?
No, I mean, look.
Because she talking like she got sense today.
Whatever. I be having my moments. I have my moments.
We all do. All right, guys. Hit us up, SashaTheDiva.com. Grownish.
Peace, guys.